Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and we've had a comment which will be about here. And it's all about being one-handed and can you do the cane with one hand. So, let's find out.
Can we?
No.
Oh.
So if you look at most of the techniques that we do, if I'm on two canes and I've got one off the deck, I have to have one on the floor. So technically, I am one-handed. So for this, we're going to actually just look at a grab and punch, just a basic grab and punch to start with. And as usual, Chris is like cuddling his cane, he won't put it down.
You can take it out of my warm, friendly, fluffy hand. So this is an arm and a leg.
Basically,
Not at the head.
he's got the hand, and I'm looking for that to come through. Now, with this technique, with your normal walking position, it's coming up, the hand's turning position, and you're bracing. So for me, it would be, this is coming up, I'm turning the whole body, I've braced. If you resist, I'm just going to extend the arm forward, and come back.
Now, if I decide to punch while he's doing that, so as I'm doing that, I've actually not done myself any favours.
No.
You're a meanie, aren't you?
Well, I like to be. Most of the techniques that we teach is obviously preemptive. So if Chris is coming up in a threatening manner, one hand, that's all I'm doing.
Do you want me to say it?
You can grab it, go, go.
We grab the cane.
Ah, hey, coward. So basically, every technique that we've got, when I'm showing it two cane, is one-handed. Now it depends on what injury you've got. If it's permanent, if it's removed, if it's like a CVA, you may have a little bit of grip strength. If Chris brings his cane up,
I'm allowed to touch it now, am I?
you're allowed to touch it now. Put the arm away. Just stick it in a box over there somewhere. Chris will show you how you get the two-hand effect with just one cane. Little clue, he uses his body.
Can't use yours.
Oh!
One-handed technique. If I decide I'm going to poke Kev, and I might get a little slip. It's a lot of effort.
You got the right spot just at the end.
It's a lot of effort. Things to help you do this. We've done this before where you're pushing and you're doing this kind of rotational motions.
Yeah.
But you can see you've got to be, in a pressure situation, are you going to be pinpoint accurate? Have you got a ferrule?
Works better with my one.
Exactly.
Grabs the clothes, hooks on.
Why would I do that?
No, like this.
Strange man. Anyway,
I just realised.
if I want to do this, so I'm going to negate this arm and adjust my underwear. So if I'm going to just use my arm, he can get boingy boingy there.
Boingy boingy?
Yeah, boing boing boing
Is
boing.
that technical?
That's technical term there. So sort of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey type of thing.
Would I get an extra taxi in Japan?
You will. So once he's got into this area, now I'm limited on, I can draw this back, but if I'm using this, that might give him a clue. If I try and push from there,
It depends if I sit or not.
Yeah, but just using the strength of my arms, probably not the best thing. But what I would do is actually you just twist my body. Now, as you can see, it's slipped off. So I would be pushing on that side
Opposite
of the body.
end. Yeah.
And then as I'm dropping, he's
In good old.
in the corner pocket.
In good old.
Same with these pushes. I'm not going to push with my arm. He's bigger and stronger. But just, if I go the same side, if I just go a slight angle across, I can drive with my hip and my body,
Yeah.
and I get these techniques. And then I can start doing these techniques. Of course, if I'm just here,
Yeah, rest of the old footage and away you go.
but you want these low techniques. If he's in very, very close, now we did have comments about he's getting in your guard, but people don't come in nicely. They come in very aggressively, straight in.
I wouldn't be doing this.
No.
I would be sort of like coming in and going,
exactly. So, unless you are...
acting's getting better.
Your acting's getting better. Yes. You're a great big thespian, you aren't you?
Yes.
I'm not gonna, unless I'm very, very aware, I'm not gonna be in this position. And I'm not gonna be using this other hand because that's not the point of the video. If he is here, now what he's done, he's actually done me a favour. When can you see the technique? This is the question you've got to ask yourself.
I'll put my cane there just in case.
I know. So, these low taps, very good. I know, just a gentle tap just there.
And again, they're one-handed.
Now, if he's deciding to
Slay.
slay, as they do, to make themselves look bigger, puffing up the chest, neck pecking, he's given me a great, hang on, I've concussed him. So if he just moves that out the way, go on.
Because you'll hit me.
I promise I won't much. But from here, I'm going to be striking up into the ribs.
Yeah.
If his arm's still there, I can turn, rotate the arm. But even just coming over, and these are very simple, basic K-Master techniques. Number 1, number 2 strikes, fan blocks, very, very simple.
Which again is all one-handed. If you're in the 3x6 guard, leads very well to one-handed stuff.
And you've seen, we've done the figure of 8 from here, these drives, drop and drives.
We've done the triple strike.
The triple strike. So that's great. But if he's there, I'm not going to have time to wait. I might even do a warm-up before you get in, so just hang around for a bit.
Okay.
So it's literally got to be your flinch reaction.
You ready yet?
No. If I'm holding it this way, this does lend itself to other things which are much more. Yes, we've done the locomotion.
No, I'm just thinking.
Oh dear.
Reflective drills. You've seen it either beginning of this week or last week. We did the reflective drills on what to do. I think it was 42.
Yeah.
Life, universe, and everything.
So we did a different grips video.
Thanks for all the fish, guys.
So long. Just these straight drives in. Nothing spectacular, and they work the best. Even bringing it up into an, oh no, don't hurt me. I've got a nice triple.
Well, from here, if I've got the cane the other way around, and it's like, no. I'm still bringing the cane up, I'm still going to hit a groin. But once I get to here, I'm then going to come over. Do I have a technique I fancy at the time?
It's going to be a very, very personal thing. Now, if he does grab me for the punch, what the? It's like manhandling a sock puppet very badly.
Ferret time.
Oh dear. Now, this gives me good balance, so I always want to have good balance.
Yep.
And drop that down. Now, if I'm nice, I will take this and swing it up in an arc away.
Yeah, but I'd kick you in the groin.
Alright, well, now kick me in the groin.
You just lay down a bit.
Yeah, just fall over for me.
Yeah, just go on the floor.
You don't need anything spectacular. So some of the drills, yes, they would. Now, if he does put the arm on, I wonder if this will work. I've had an idea.
Oh!
It puts the hand on the shoulder or it gets the cane again. So I want to present a least amount of target. You're right there.
Yeah, I just remember saying that's all.
Now, if I got my arm extended, he's got more leverage, I want to bring it in. So by turning, can you see the cane?
Just about.
Can you see the cane now?
Yes.
Can you see the cane
Oh,
now?
I can really see the cane now. But I can feel the...
I'm getting accosted by a low-flying pterodactyl mic.
It's called a microphone. It's been there for quite some time now, and you keep hitting it.
But it was so far up there, I thought I'd miss.
Spatial awareness.
No. You know I can't, I'm terrible. So just with the hands on. So I'm actually doing several things at once. As I'm bringing this through, I'm less of a target.
Yep.
I'm striking.
Yep.
I'm rolling.
Yep.
I'll remove the hat this time. But on there, now his arms provided the leverage.
And now I can't remove my arm because I can't lift it up and I can't pull it out and I can't do this and I can't do that.
I'm not even trying.
No, no.
So again, it's a very simple technique, but it has to be this reactive. It's not the hand on. Right, hang on. I'll be with you in a minute. You know, after you've done the warm up, got your cane in position. What technique will I do? You have to find that technique. I quite like that.
Is the wind blowing in the right direction for the technique?
No, we've got rainstorms today.
Ah, right.
So I'm actually doing a covering block, striking, bringing it over. I may just do a block and bring it back, bring it through, triple strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I could corkscrew from here. Honestly, you'll just see things when you start playing with this, and that's the important thing.
Coming on from distance, we did have been fishing for Jesus Agape, one of our regular contributors. Was saying about what is acceptable distance. There isn't. It's a piece of string.
Now,
Chris goes back a little bit. If I'm this distance apart and I'm giving him abuse,
that's still technically
too close.
Yeah.
You can do something. You know, if I'm this close and I'm not saying a word, that's personal preference.
Yeah, if he's within my arm length, that's my personal space.
We have people at the club, and some of the seminars we've gone to, and they do like to stand and talk to you like this.
Yeah, some people, they actually come up and they're like, all right mate, how you doing, you know.
Yeah.
Other people, they will be like,
They'll keep a distance.
it's picking up those visual cues. Sometimes it's very obvious. My aunt, shall we say, was being accosted by somebody in a car park, and her brother went to her defence. He ran across the car park like this, a whole length of car park, and the bloke looked at him and wondered why he got smacked in the face, even though he could see it coming, because he just got that fixated thing. But then again, you should never try and accost a woman.
So there is never a distance. They won't get a tape measure out and say, you was within X amount of centimetres, metres, yards, miles, kilometres, whatever they're going to call them. So therefore you're in the wrong. It's all down to intent, it's all down to...
See, this is the key word. But my dad studied law, and he said, when it comes to this, it's the intent and your belief. Are you in danger? Are you feeling threatened? And that's the key thing. People say, we do get comments about...
Do you punk? Do you feel scared?
No.
Okay.
I know you. About carrying the cane, and if somebody was mugging you, would you get into trouble for using it? No. If you went out specifically to hit people with it, yes. If you carried a John Wick-esque pencil in your pocket purely to stab people in the nose, that is intent, because you've modified that for your intent is for a weapon.
So I've got the Joker pencil. Want to see my pencil disappear?
No. Want to see my cane disappear? Turn around.
So we're hoping that this has answered some of your questions.
Yeah. This is more of a comment answer than anything, but there are practice drills you can do. One of the exercises I quite like to do, just for one-handed work, is just to hold this and just do circles.
Yeah.
And it's like very simple, get bigger, go the other way, and after a while you're thinking, well, actually this is getting a bit painful.
Yeah.
But you're building up control softly and strength in your arms to do these techniques.
But one thing you'll find on this channel, everything that we do can be adapted. Not successfully on some parts, granted, but if you see a technique, you can adapt it. If you see a technique that you like and you can't adapt it, drop us a line below.
Yeah.
Let us know. We'll work on it for you. But we do need to know a few things like how tall are you, which limbs are affected, stuff like, it's what I'm just saying. I've got one arm and he's like 8 foot tall and 18 foot reach.
Yeah, I mean, today I woke up with a dodgy knee, not that you'd know anything about that, and
No.
a dodgy back. So it's affected everything I do, and I thought I'd actually be at work with my walking stick today, but I didn't. But if we just go some of the top 10, we've done the grab. If he does a double grab, go on, you can do it. And if he comes in for a headbutt, and I just I know if I do that, he's going to hit that, it's going to fly back.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be thinking that, but I would be thinking either push away or just very simple leverage. If he does the...
Do my favourite, armpit.
Yeah.
I can't see it, it's directly below my arm.
This is a very advanced, super duper, you can't bend it, super fragilistic, super secret, deadly technique. Smack. It doesn't need to be anything clever or flash.
There you go, beyond black belt, mate.
Yeah, I mean, if you put me in that headlock, I know where he is, I just have to swing my cane up. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, what do you think I've got my hand like that, not round your neck for?
So, it's these very, very simple, quick techniques. So we always say, practice your techniques. I do a lot of two-handed techniques. Practice on one hand, practice them with the other hand.
I practice the one hand because one hand's on the floor, so to speak.
Yeah. With the bag, we happen to have one here. I mean, these very just short, controlled bursts. If I hold the cane here,
he's got to hit the bag. There's no way he can't. You see, he sees a bag, he has to hit a bag.
Yeah, it's one of these great problems I have in life. If I try and that circle technique, same principle, try and keep my wrist still, just not hit the microphone, and then you can
first
from these positions, just coming in, doing these taps, just to build up strength, stamina, and then as Kev would do, poke me on the shoulder. I preempted it. I knew you were attacking me.
If you don't know when I'm going to poke again.
That would get us taken off YouTube if I said that. Don't forget your close in stuff as well, using the crook. This technique, close in, one-handed. Good strike. I mean, I'm friends with a very good Aikido guy and his wife, and they said, what?
Nothing.
You know them. But he said the secret to a good Aikido technique is getting a good punch in first.
Waiting for it. Everyone's got a plan till they get punched in the face.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't have a plan. Maybe that's why my life's going down the toilet.
We hope you liked the video, guys. As I say, it was just a quick answer to a couple of comments that we had.
Now I'm questioning my life choices.
Yeah. Drop us a line down below. We're growing again. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
I'm in existential crisis. But to cheer me up, you could subscribe, like, share, demoralise the ferret. Don't forget to ring the bell. Although I dropped a clanger there. Drop us a line as well. Nobody likes the ferret. And as always, free to fear. And cage the beast or unleash the beast?
The beast is yours, mate. If you look at the little box below me, you'll see they've got the assisted cane strikes, which work really well with one hand.
I heard you had a little box. And if you don't get punched in the face and get your old mince pies on that one, you'll have the one-handed close-in 12 strikes.